I would say in terms of the volatility, very difficult to predict. In this part of the world, I think it's going to depend to a very large degree on what happens within the Eurozone. If we can get those problems sorted relatively soon, get a period of, even a short period of stability, build up some confidence, I think then things are going to be very different within Europe. But that's a big unknown. And in fact, you talk to the banks at the moment, and the phrase is that the current volatility is the new stability. So in other words, there's an acceptance that this instability will continue for a few months yet. In terms of what to look forward to for 2012, I would say that like 2011, Africa is still a very interesting place to be doing business in the oil and gas space. I would say the Middle East has got some amazing opportunities. Obviously, we've had the Arab Spring, but as things begin to settle down a little bit, I think things will return to normal, and there's some great investment opportunities there. And maybe the slightly surprising one is going to be Russia, because it's very clear that the Russians have now reopened the doors. They've done a very big deal with ExxonMobil in terms of their Arctic joint venture. So I'm sort of fairly confident we're going to see a couple of additional deals coming up in Russia fairly soon. Yeah, I would say most of the work we're doing right now, because of the instability in the financial markets, is very much at the asset level. So it tends to be oil and gas companies cutting out the risk that comes with sort of corporate activity and a listing, and instead going straight for the asset and investing in the asset. And at the moment, there's sort of great deals to be had, and I see that as a continuing area of activity. I think also the whole issue of unconventionals with shale, again, will be an area, particularly in Europe, where we begin to see more and more activity, more and more growth. I think the company level the jury's still out on that one. I think we need to see more stability within the Eurozone. But if by, let's say, sort of first quarter, second quarter of next year, that's all been sorted out, I would imagine that the capital markets will return. A number of IPOs that have been stacked up will come to market. And in fact, in many ways, we may have a bit of a boom come the third quarter because of the deals that have not been able to get away and now will then be coming to market. I've come to the Oil Council today because I continue to be interested by the content that's produced here. I note that there's a lot of the faces that I come across during the week in my sort of daily business life, and in my opinion, these are the guys that are doing the deals of today and tomorrow, and it's a great place to network. So that's one of the main reasons why we're here.